literally wipe the floor with her laugh. It bounces off the walls as well. Right, so today I wanted to talk about primary school experiences. Dance moves. So, what do you remember from primary school? Like, what things stick out to you?
I remember when one of my ex-friends actually made me laugh so much. I actually sat in a pool. Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly a pool, but I was obviously in my summer dress. And I literally went for a wee on the floor, in other words. And when I got up, it was literally like a pool of piss. It was really fun because I had to change into my PJs.
What? So your PE kit is now your PJs? So when you get your PE kit, you get in your pyjamas? Yeah, when you're in your PE kit, you're in your pyjamas, guys. But your favourite friends are available. You doing drugs?
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Right.
Right, I'll talk about some things from primary school.
Sorry.
Right, first of all, Jamie Oliver has literally fucked us all anally. Because basically, school lunches or school dinners used to actually be fucking gorgeous. They used to be gorgeous dinners. I used to have waffles with the little smiley faces. And I used to have... I had those as well. That was one of my sides. That as well. It was in a little bit of a cup. A little bit of a cup. So anyway, I was move on from that. So I used to have turkey Twizzlers, waffles, I used to have vegetables, and I used to have cake. And for some reason the custard was always lumpy, but I didn't mind it. I just stirred it up a bit more and it was alright. Although I'd get put off if they had too many lumps in it. I sound bunged up all of a sudden, so that's interesting. Just a random talking point, so there you go. Yeah, so Jamie Oliver basically came along and he got rid of turkey Twizzlers. Apparently turkey Twizzlers doesn't meet some sort of a health standard, so he had to get rid of turkey Twizzlers. Thanks! Oh my god, I'm so happy you got rid of it. Yeah, so... Right, what else I remember is... right, I've told you this. I remember being in class... Yeah, when you're in assembly, you're in class. So when I was in class, right, I remember, basically, I was going to a tuition centre afterwards, and me and this person had this crush on the same person. So basically, I wrote them a Valentine's card, and we weren't allowed to have things in our hands in assembly. So she knows what I'm going to say. So basically, imagine this is the card, right? I'll take my scarf off, just so you can see. Imagine this is the card. It went up my top, right? So for all of assembly, I was sitting in assembly like this. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole, you know, singing the hymns on the projector. I mean, I don't know how S Club 7 is hymns, but you know, that's what we used to sing, isn't it? So apparently Reach for the Stars is fucking church songs. So we'd be sitting there. I just have a random thing sticking out of my top. It'd be the Valentine's card I wrote for the person. And no teachers even noticed a piece of card hanging out of my top. No one noticed. Very strange. Well, that's it. Once I'm in class, right, the teacher wouldn't let me go for a whiz, so I literally just had to just go on the chair. I literally just went on the chair. Yeah, I haven't told you that one. I just went on the chair, and then I had to change into my PE kit. I had to go into the one of the classrooms near... I had to go into one of the toilets near reception, and I had to go and change my bits and bobs and Sally's and Jesse's. And yeah, that was great, really. It wasn't embarrassing. Interesting, isn't it? Wasn't embarrassing at all, was it? No. Sounds like a bird. Try and hold it together. Look. She's trying to hold it together, guys. There you go. Right, so basically, it's just me just taking the piss out of a laugh. I thought you were going to do a shit then. Yes, I remember that. What else do I remember? I remember, for some reason, every single assembly went as follows. Good morning, Mr. Bowsher. Good morning, everybody. everybody. First of all, why are we doing? Why are we saying good morning like we're rapping? Like, why are we like? Why are they getting us to say it in this weird way? Like, when I say good morning to someone down the street, I don't go, good morning, and then walk off. They'd be like, what's wrong with her? I need to call the police. Is she on drugs? Doesn't make any sense. So why would you say that? Just randomly, like in assembly, every single assembly that you have. And first of all, one thing I didn't like, why is it that you have to wait until you're in year 5 to get off of the floor in assembly?
Yeah.
To get off of the floor in assembly.
Because
so did I. So basically, for 4 years in primary school, we had to sit on the floor with a bit, and for me that was very uncomfortable because my ankles would hurt, and I have to sit on the floor like that. As soon as I got into year 5, I was fucking like, yeah, you fucking peasants. I'm the one on the fucking chair. I'm the queen. I'm on the chair. You're on the floor, bitch. You're on the floor, bitch. I can swear as much as I want because my channel's not monetized anymore. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, and then when you're in year 6, you don't just get to sit on the bench. You get to be on the fucking chairs. You get to go on the chairs. You are the queen of the school. You're all the kings of the school. Everyone else is the fucking peasants. You look down at everybody. Yes, bitches, you're on the floor. I'm not anymore. How do you feel about it? Ha! Another thing is... What?
No, I was going to say, I used to be worried about using pens after using pens for so long and anything in school. I used to feel like, I felt like the boss using a pen, because obviously I used a pencil throughout obviously primary school and everything.
Well, actually, there was something called a pen licence. I don't remember this in my school, but I know other people that were born in the 90s remember something called a pen licence. It's basically when you got permission from a teacher to use pens.
Okay. I don't think I've heard of that in anything. I mean, I've heard of me going, I used to ask for a colour, LO. I was like, can I have LO please? Can I have LO? And she's like, well, what's an LO?
Oh my god, I remember that, the learning objective. Yeah, I remember that. What's the LO? No, miss, it's no LO. No, can you give me the LO? LO!
Teletubbies.
Yeah, I need to fix that, I will. After school club, yeah. I don't know about you, but in my after school club, what did we used to do? That wasn't very interesting. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to edit this part out. Thanks for doing gravy in your nostrils. I mean, breakfast club is more interesting. I was sort of like a bitch in primary school and secondary school, and also a little bit into college as well. Because I remember my friend Harry. Hi Harry, if you're watching. Sorry for the way that I was in primary school. I was a dickhead in primary school. I remember, for some strange reason, I used to, I expected him to be on time to breakfast club, and when he was late, I'd literally make a huge poster, and then when he walked in, I'd hold up a huge poster that said, "You're late" on it. Like literally, I'd hold it, and then he'd be like, "I don't care if I'm late." Like, I was such a mum to my friend. I was like the mum of the group. So straight. I was so... Who does that? Who says to their friends, "Yeah, you're late"? Are you their mums or are you their friends? You know? I used to have... Right, so basically, in breakfast club, obviously it's breakfast club. Without breakfast, it's not breakfast club. So we'd have a huge massive thing of Connect 4. It was like a life-size Connect 4. Where you put the massive things in and you do the games. Well, obviously you do the games, what else you do? And then out of breakfast options, you basically had, you could have, I don't know if you had fry-ups. I don't know if fry-ups were available. I can see your face. Wait, hang on. So, we had the option of cereal, so it'd be like Cocoa Puffs, whatever it's called, Rice Krispies, Cocoa Pops, Frosties, which in America apparently is called Frosted Flakes. I know America likes to slaughter. America just slaughters the English language completely.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, it's you don't put chips, you don't put crisps in the freezer. You don't put them in the oven either. So I don't know. So you comment in the below, just don't, yeah, because that made no sense, didn't it? What? I just thought, as we're talking about food, I just thought I'd add the fucking chips and fries. I mean, the fries, I only say fries if it's Mackie D's, because fries actually come into it. So, you know, I mean, it'll be a bit weird if you went to Mackey's and go have a double cheeseburger with some chips. I mean, can you imagine saying that?
No.
It doesn't sound right, but fries are only appropriate in flipping Mackie D's. If it's in Morrison's or any others, no, I'm alright. So if you don't get offended, if you go to a staff down in the UK, yeah, well, where is the chips? And they'll tell you the chips are there because they think you're actually talking about chips. Whereas here, it's not crisps. So I don't mean to offend people, I don't mean to do that or anything, but it's just to fry it anyway. Ain't it, Pete?
Oh, hi, yeah. Oh, okay, no cleans. Yeah, that was me, mate. Doing a bit of Tanamojo here, getting my snot in my areas. What?
Hey. It sounds like you actually take it out of your nose and actually put it in your areas.
Well, which areas? Right, I think she doesn't need to answer that question. I knew she was going to laugh as soon as I said that.
I remember getting homework. I remember getting changed in the cupboard, in the.
Do you remember getting the homework and not doing it and saying, like, what different excuses did you used to do? I used to do, oh, basically, I was cooking some food in the pot and it fell in the pot. I'd make up the dumbest excuse, but my dog ate it. What would you say?
I think I said either I had there was this teacher called Mrs. McNeil. Mrs.
McNeil?
Yeah.
Or was she pack of crisps? Fucking baggy Mrs. McNeil.
She was so strict. Everyone was scared of her. You had to do your homework with her. You know when you get them like strict teachers that you're actually really scared of?
You just said you had to do your homework with her.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, it's not homework then. That's paedophilia. Doing your homework with the teacher. So you go into the teacher's house to do your homework. Oh yeah, hi miss, just wanted to come around to your house so you could sexually assault me. We'll do some homework together.
Right, and then when it's certain teachers you're actually scared because they're really scared and everything, because they like if you don't do the homework or whatever, or if you don't do what you say, if you don't obey their rules, whatever, they get right in your face and actually like the spit comes out. Because I actually had them times and everything where the teachers had to go at me right and I got spit on my face.
Miss Pugh did that in secondary school. Miss Pugh, everyone used to call her Miss Pubic Hairs. We'll talk about secondary school in a different video, guys. What else was I going to say? Oh god, you know, I remember playing heads down, thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? And then someone pinched your thumb, and I remember when you did that in class, right? If you had a crush on anyone in the class, you'd go and pinch their thumb. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I don't know if everyone used to do it to people they had a crush on, but we obviously did.
Oh yeah, I remember, what was it? I remember doing Christmas cards. You know when you had like a Christmas box and you had to put your Christmas cards inside?
Yeah.
And then I remember doing that and everything, and I didn't even get that many. I think I gave it out all to the teachers, to people I was obviously getting on with in the class. I used to always do Christmas cards, and obviously like, you know, I think I did it most obviously in secondary school, I did in primary school, but obviously like they say it's like, I don't know, when like you've got them like, I don't know, 20 packs for like a quid or something, or like them massive big packs of Christmas cards. I used to always pick, oh yeah, what's that, yeah, is that right for her, is that right for him and anything, does that look right? Yeah, what do I put in it and anything? Are they going to think this is a bit too far? Are they going to think like, am I coming on to them or whatever? Because, you know, I used to worry about all sorts of little program things when I was in primary school, you know.
Yeah.
I used to always go like, oh my god, am I writing it right, am I doing it scruffy? You know, I used to have like a massive, like a real big pile of flipping Christmas cards, and I had to basically either wait to go into the class to give it to the teacher, or if I find them in the corridor, I basically get out and go, oh yeah, Miss McNeil, yep, card, there you go. And she's like, thanks, wasn't expecting that. I remember breaking my nose on the clone frame outside when I was playing with my siblings, I think it was. I think I was playing, yeah, when I was picking them up and everything. I broke my nose on the, I went out and went, and I was like, oh my god, that really hurt.
Oh wow, really?
And it still feels today, it feels like really bumpy, it feels well weird.
Yeah, it will do.
I think I actually played on them until flipping, what was it, the age of, when I was in the actual year 5 and 6 now, I used to play on the actual like playgrounds and everything.
Alright. And let me just say, in primary school was when I actually discovered my sexuality. So what I remember, oh my god, I'm never going to forget this. I remember staring at my year 5 teacher, Miss Simmons, a Welsh lady. I remember staring at her chest, right? I remember staring at her chesticles, breasticles. And she basically caught me looking, and this was her reaction. So yeah, I got caught looking at my year 5 teacher's chest when I was 10 years old. So that's great. That was 12 years ago. So long time ago. Long time ago, guys. Fuck it. I was trying to do the fucking clicks. Yeah, she can do it better than I can. People that have cats, they go. Oh, they click all day. Anyway. That was my shit. That was my shit impression. Right, guys, we're going to do a part 2 of this most likely, or I'll put this into 2 parts as this is most likely near 10 minutes. Hence why I don't want to make it too long. And then we're going to do one. We're going to do one probably in either May or June to do with secondary school. So A, you should stay tuned. B, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like and comment down below. And you should go over to Elizabeth's channel. She does lots of Little Mix videos and she does the occasional vlog here and there and reactions. So you should check it out, because if you don't, you might as well just delete your account. So there's no point in having a YouTube account if you're not going to watch her channel. I get emotional. It's very emotional.
Oh my gosh.
It's very emotional. Right, guys, thank you. Thanks for watching. Love, peace, and